Bernie, Kenilworth. I've got a question, and then, well, first a comment on that pension bill. That's an embarrassment to the state of New Jersey. It's the actuarial professor and everything. To detail, the underfunding was supposed to be, there was an increase in the required contributions employees were supposed to pay, and I was supposed to cut back the funding. A couple of weeks ago, Governor Christie decided, let's not do that. We went to the actuaries and told them to redo their valuations, and they complied, and it's just a complete embarrassment to everyone. I mean, it will be, and it's going to get even worse after pensions are cut arbitrarily. So the county had nothing to do with that. Plus the 1.5 million in less capital spending, that was really the only reduction. There's nothing much here. Now, as to the question, it's on the debt. The payment of bond anticipation notes and the leases, the improvement authority, debt service. That's a reduction of, well, first the bond anticipation note went from up $53,000. Now, that's a bond. It's unfathomable that something could have happened between the introduction of the budget and, you know, the amendment, unless new debt was issued or there was a mistake on the original budget. And that's basically my question. I mean, which of those two is it? And you know, going from 13,000 to 66,927, I mean, I asked that before, and it's really no answer to say, well, that's our third quarter debt payment. I mean, well, of course it is, but why is it changed from the original budget to this amended budget? And specifically, is there new debt involved in that, and what's the part of that? And the other thing is the leases to the UCIA. Same thing, they went down $54,000 for some odd reason. And something that probably should have been known at the time of the original budget. So what actually happened between the amendment and there that caused these two changes?
Okay, Director Taylor, let's start with the debt service.
First, if you indulge me, Mr. Chairman, with regard to the pension bill. The pension bill is actually based upon the first quarter experience of the county from March, that ended March 31st, 2012. So all of the personnel actions that the county took to reduce its census and to actually hold the line on its census affects the bill that was due April 1st, 2014. So the activity of 2 years prior affected the bill that was due April 1st. That's an important item to note. With regard to the pension, with regard to the debt service payment, the UCIA payment, because they are a separate entity, and in the event that there are other items that may come up that they may wish to enter into agreement, we do have to have some level of a buffer to accommodate those items, subject to the board's approval. Instead of increasing the amount of money required for the third legal installment payment on our notes, I moved that money, the buffer that was in the UCIA lease payment, to account for the third legal installment payment because there are some unknowns with regard to Runnels Hospital. We have some notes outstanding that deals with debt associated with Runnels. Instead of locking those notes into long-term financing, we're opting to pay the minimal note payment that's due. Hence the change of $53,927.
Thank you, Director.